Kaya, ngan ko Ricky, ngan Boodja-k yakin. So hi everyone, my name is Ricky and we're going to be talking about the Banksia woodlands around the Perth area and some of the plant species that you can find and the different uses. So the Nyungar knowledge of the different plant species in the bush was really vast, and it still is today. A lot of the different plants that you find in the bush can be used for bush tucker, can be used for different medicines, tools, making fire, making shelters, all kinds of really important things that you would need to survive in the bush. One of the really special plants that we have in the woodland is the wattle. In Nyungar we call this wanga, and the wanga has many different things that you can get just from the one tree. At certain times of the year, different wattle species will drop seeds. And these seeds can be collected, crushed up into a fine powder like a flour, and actually made into what we call damper or bread. Here are a few different types of seeds from some different wattle species. These are the pods that would fall off of the tree, or you could collect them straight from the tree. You would actually have to de-pod each of these little seeds and get enough to make yourself a decent batch of flour to cook your damper. So it's a really long work and takes a lot of effort to actually be able to make your own bread. So seasonal knowledge was super important. If you wanted to use the seeds to make your bush tucker, you had to know what time of the year they were going to be ready and available for you to actually collect. So it's only certain seasons that you can come and collect the seeds from the wanga or from the wattle to use for your food. Another bit of bush tucker you can get from this plant is calyoung. Calyoung is the Nyungar name for the sap, the golden amber looking sap that actually seeps out of this tree. You can find this sap pretty much all year round, but certain times of the year, especially after the rains, you'll get the best sap. That's when it's really sticky, gooey, it's oozing out of the tree, and that's when it's at its sweetest. So this is almost like a traditional bubble gum you can find in the bush. And another bit of bush tucker that you can find from the wanga, from the wattle, are bardi grubs. Bardi grubs are also commonly known as witchetty grubs, but bardi is the Nyungar name. So bardi grubs actually burrow into these trees. They actually eat the wood kind of like termites would. And you'll find on some wattle trees these small holes. They were actually made by the bardi grub when they made their way into the tree to eat the wood. So Nyungars would go and look at these trees, look for fresh sawdust to see that there are bardis in there, and you can actually collect them out of the tree. And you can actually do this without killing the tree as well, which is really important in Nyungar culture, that you're actually being sustainable and respecting the plants as well. So the wattle is just one of many different plants you can find in the southwest Western Australian bushland, and one of many plants that were used by Nyungar people and still are used today for its different food, medicine, tools and shelter properties. What we would like you to do is to do some research with your class and find another species from the southwest area that Nyungars traditionally use, whether it be for food or medicine or any of these other really important things, and not only find out what it was used for, but also what its Nyungar name is. You can email your answer to us here at the Kings Park email, and we really look forward to hearing your answers. So thank you very much, and Boodja-k Janing.